What a wonderful time to be alive.
Welcome back to the BioCrypt Productions podcast. Thank you again for joining me. I hope you're having an awesome week so far. I got Lorenzo here with me again. How you doing today, buddy?
Hello. Pretty good. Doing all right.
Yeah. Staying busy?
Yes,
You were
I
partying all
am.
weekend.
What's that?
You were partying all weekend, is what you were telling me.
Yes, I was. Yes, I was partying all weekend, and it's caught up to me.
Nice. Sounds like you've been too busy to play any games, though, huh?
I've been way too busy for games, yeah.
Yeah. But you said that you saw a trailer for a game, potentially. Do you remember what it was?
I don't know. Not a clue.
Not a clue?
No, I saw it on Instagram, and I was like, oh, that's kind of cool. And then my brain was just fucking... I don't even know what fucking... toilet. Like, I don't even know. My brain just forgot.
So, I mean, you don't remember any details of it or anything?
It was a sequel. I remember it was a sequel, and that's about it. See if I can pull it up on my feed.
Well, I saw a
looking
trailer I
through
was
it.
really interested in. It's actually a game coming out this week called Mouse PI Detective, I think.
Oh,
PI for Hire. That's what it was.
Yeah,
It looks good.
it's got the Mr. Bendy, right? Is that Bender? That Mr. What the hell is that one called?
The bending animation.
No, not the bending animation. Cuphead, kind of like that kind of style.
Oh, the art
black
style.
and
Yeah,
white?
the old classic cartoon
Yes.
style.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love
words
it.
for things.
And as a first-person shooter, I thought it was really cool, really good looking. Oh yeah, it looks really good. It comes out this week finally. I like the art style a lot. I like that they're doing that a lot more now that Mickey Mouse's copyright's up. So people can use that art style.
That's crazy that they just were like, nah, you can't use that. You can't. A mouse? Oh, no, we're suing you.
Yeah. I will tear you a new one. But now it's fair game. Now you can have fun with it. But yes, that all looks really cool. I'm interested in that. Comes out this week. I think there's another game that comes out this week that I'm interested in, but I'm gonna be waiting on it no matter what. I'm not trying to get nothing new right now. My backlog is nice and plump still.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but
me too, brother.
Yeah, no, you don't even have time to play any games. At least part of what I do is like the stream, so I chip away at games.
True. I've had a couple of times where like I only get on Satisfactory now for like a little bit at a time if I have like free little bit. Like yesterday I got on for like an hour before I passed out in my nap phase after getting back. I played and I was like, well, it's bedtime.
Well, it's about that time. Hit the old dusty trail.
Yep.
Absolutely. Nice, man. Well, even though you haven't been playing games, I've been chipping away at some. We did finally beat Dying Light 2 on stream, which I'm going to put that... I don't know if we talked about it in the podcast yet. I know we talked about it during stream, but I liked it. It was good. It definitely picked up in that second half. The end of the game was cool. I'd recommend it.
I think we did talk about it last stream, actually.
Yeah.
Because I didn't want to get into the details of it. That's why.
That's right. Spoilers and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, cool. Yeah, so we did finish up that. Started Kena, as we talked about.
Yeah.
And honestly, I've been hooked on Watch Dogs pretty hard. I got really heavily invested in that. I've been doing all the side stuff. I'm probably going to try to get... I don't know if I'm going to get a platinum, because like me and you were talking about earlier, when it comes to 100% in games, there are certain trophies that just automatically turn my brain off. And this one does have online multiplayer trophies, where you had to like invade someone else's single player and be invaded. And I'm just not about that life. They're not too bad. You don't have to be like top of the leaderboard or anything. I think you have to just do the 3 different types like 10 times. And even if you win or lose, it's no big deal. You just got to do the thing.
Oh, just a count of how many times you have tried.
Yeah, but I don't want to, because it was already agitating me. People were invading me as I was trying to get a collectible, and I'd have to like stop what I was doing and do the invasion and go. So I turned that shit off a long time ago, because I was like, no, I'm here for the single player aspect. I'm not here for this. It's not the worst idea, but it felt very invasive, and I know that was the point, but like, let me do what I'm doing at least.
They want you to experience their whole game, so they'll lock it behind achievements.
Yeah. No, I won't do it then. I'll just get 90% of the achievements and then live with that because I don't need to scratch that
Literally
itch
though. Yep. I feel that in my soul.
in my soul. I'm getting on to the second half of Prototype, the first one finally. I know I've talked about that one
Mm.
before too, and that game gets really hard. I've been chipping away at the side stuff for that too, trying to keep the map clean of anything new popping up. But the missions on the second half of the game, they just get a little bit. I think it's mostly the checkpoint system. You know, you have to commit to the whole level for the most part. It does have checkpoint systems throughout the level, but let's say you get frustrated enough to close the game, then you are restarting the whole mission again, you know? And it's frustrating enough where that's a possibility. You got to really temper your hate sometimes.
And for your hate. That's funny. Yeah. Oh, actually, no, I did watch something recently.
Yeah?
Yeah, I watched Project Hail Mary yesterday.
How was that?
It was wonderful. It was a wonderful movie. It was beautiful.
What's it about? I don't know it offhand. I probably should.
Uh, it's about it's a spacey movie. So
Oh,
it's about a guy going out into space into a different system, trying to find some answers for some things that are going to kill humans. And it's a crazy fucking story. I
that's
thought it was
cool.
going to be more sciency, to be honest. Um,
Like Interstellar.
but yeah, but no, I don't. Obviously, I was like, oh, I was thinking, oh, Interstellar 2. No, it was not that, and I don't know why I expected that.
Yeah, from the commercials, it didn't look like that because
I
it's
don't
like a
know.
science teacher or something that gets set up there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um, so I don't know what I was expecting when it came to that, but it's still a wonderful movie. Not what I expected at all. Um, kind of halfway through, I was like, wow, I don't know what this movie's gonna be or what the fuck is gonna happen.
Nice, that's
But I
cool.
think it was really cool what they
Something
did
to
with it,
recommend to
and I guess
people.
yes, definitely. I heard some people say like I have heard really good shit for it, and other people going like, oh, it's kind of mid. I mean, like it was good. I feel like it was a good theater movie too, so we went and saw it in theater.
Nice.
Um,
Okay. I think some things just don't hit with everybody. People assume there's a one answer for everybody when it comes to entertainment, which is just not true.
mm,
Just like
mhm,
video games, you know. If you like it and everyone else hates it, then fuck them.
it's true, pretty much. Yeah, I mean, it's worth watching. It is a long movie, but it did not feel long because I think the entire movie was at least interesting. There wasn't
That's
sections
cool.
of the movie where I was like, oh, here's the slow part. I gotta fucking watch this now. Gotta watch this side story of his life. But no, it actually felt very interesting in everything that happened.
Nice. Hell yeah, man. Well, that sounds cool. Um, I don't have really questions about it because I've seen the trailers and I kind of want to leave it as a secret and
Yes.
experience
Yep.
it. I'm more of a wait till it comes at home. I know you said it's good for theater, but I will probably just still wait till it comes
Oh yeah.
on whatever
I
and
mean,
then
it's two
watch
and
it
a half
from
hour
home.
movie.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, and I like to like pause and go to the bathroom and take my dogs out, walk away for a sec. You know, I don't want to have to feel so committed to the whole experience.
I see. Commitment issues.
A little bit, yeah, yeah, just a little bit though. Don't judge me. I don't need this.
Hey, no judgment here. I just observing. I'm just an observer, man.
I'm just an observer. Nice. Well, I think we're going to get into the meat and the potatoes of the podcast today. Then we didn't have much to talk about beforehand, so
Mm,
if this ends up being a shorter podcast, then so be it. That is the way God has deemed it.
yes.
Uh, Lorenzo and I were discussing and we wanted to talk about some games where the environment or the setting itself was so either beautiful or so in depth or so much passion was put into it where it almost felt like a character itself, where half of the game is just the vibe of the situation. So I asked him to pick out some of his examples and I picked out some of mine, and we're going to go through some of those today. If you have some of your own, please comment them below because this is one of those topics I feel like we will be coming back to. I'm sure Alan and
Definitely.
Andre both have some of their own, as well as I quickly filled up my 5. I have plenty more I could go through. So these are just in no particular order, too.
Yes. Yeah. No. I could not order. I don't think I could put any of these games in order of like best atmosphere. That'd be
Yeah.
very hard.
You want to go first this week, or do you want me to? I always make you go first, so
I'll go first. Yeah.
okay.
My first, yeah, no, I'm not going to even try to number these. My first game is going to be Hellblade. Senua Hellblade.
Oh,
Hold, hold. Let me make sure I'm
Hellblade:
saying it
Senua's
right.
Saga or Senua's
Yeah,
Sacrifice.
yes, Senua Sacrifice. Um, it has just a crazy aura to it. The whole game. When this game came out, I ended up getting a new graphics card for my computer, which would have been the 3060 at the time, I think. And it just has the most like demonic fucking just crazy shit ever, and I love it. I absolutely loved that game, and I
That game has
think
always
half.
intrigued me. It looks really
Mhm.
good.
It's it's wild, bro. It is 100% worth a play, and I think yeah, 100% worth a play.
Yeah, and it touches a lot on like mental health and uh,
Yes. Yep.
I love the concepts behind it. The second one, I've only seen the trailer for it, and it looks crazy. Like it looks like really well done.
Yeah, I think there's the first one was like such passion project that I'm hoping the second one is good. I haven't got around to playing it yet. But I've heard wonderful things from it.
Yeah,
I think the team, yeah, I just I loved that game. It had a vibe, and I loved the vibe. It was dark. It was fucking demonic. Like I said, it's just wonderful. They did a
hell
great
yeah.
job.
Um, any tips for when I finally do dive into that game? Anything I should know about it?
Ooh. I think mm, got to be prepared for like the story because like you said, it touches on mental illness, shit like that. So like it's very heavy in what it is. Um,
Okay,
and
good to
like if you
know.
let it like sink in, and it's such a good experience all over.
Nice. It looks like that from the little bit I've experienced and what I've seen. And I'm excited to check it out. I know Alan really loves that game as well. That's one of those ones that
Mm.
he's always talked about too.
Yep.
Well, heck yeah. For my first one, I'm going to talk about. I think I'm going to mention one that I was talking about for a long time. I recently beat this, so I've talked about it several times. But Yakuza Zero, the
Ah.
actual town that I'm now blanking on the name of the town, but that's okay because it's so in depth, so packed full of just fun. Every corner, every alleyway, you really after 80 hours of that game too, you really get to know these. There's two different locations, but you very thoroughly get to understand both of them. To the point where like you feel like you live there. You know where the best market is to get this. You know where what happened down that alleyway. You know, I mean, it's a really fun little adventure. The lights at night just really shine. It's crazy how it's. I mean, I don't know about if the other games like Kiwami and everything, the very OG ones, are that in depth with how much they have like people walking around and it's just impressive. It was really impressive how much love was put into that environment, and how interactive it is too. I mean, you could have bicycles on the side of the street, and then when you start a fight, you can grab the bicycles and beat the crap out of the components with them. You know,
Hmm.
it's just bar
Yeah.
none one of the best environments I think I've ever played in. I've always wanted to visit Japan too, so it was kind of cool to experience it through that aspect. And Yakuza 0 was set in the 80s, so everyone wearing the, poofy hair and the
Yup.
big jackets and it was fun.
From what I've heard from you, like just craziness. And I honestly want to play it now because of the houses that you run, whatever, for the girls.
Yep,
That sounds that sounds like a wonderful time.
it was very fun. Eileen and I loved that. It was a great time.
Yeah, it sounds long though. Like you said, what would you get 80 hours out of it?
Yep, and that was just the first one, and I know there's still like 1 through 6 that I need to do, plus all the side games like a dragon and whatnot. But I don't know if I'm gonna do those. I don't know about that. I think I'm gonna stick with just the 1 through 6, the mainline games. We'll see how I feel
Yeah.
after that.
Oh man, no,
They they did
definitely on
just
a backlog
remake
for me.
Kiwami 2, and then I guess Kiwami 3 just came out with the Dark Ties. So like the first 3 games have now been remastered in the beautiful, spectacular beauty that you can play on the PS5 or on a modern day console.
Oh, of course not. That'd be too easy.
No, you can. You can.
Oh, you can. They said you
Yes.
can't.
No, you can.
Oh,
Which
you
is this
can.
awesome. So you get this beautiful rendition of it instead of having to go back to the PS2 version. Which blows my mind that the original Yakuza came out on PS2.
That is wild. Fucking PS2. PS2 just reminds me of the PS Vita for some reason. That whole I know that was
Why?
like I don't know. I couldn't tell you why, but it just does. I think because of the friend I used to hang out with. He had a PS Vita, and every time he's playing his PlayStation 2, we'd swap off playing the Vita or the PlayStation 2.
Oh, so they were just
Or
like associated to each other. Like you just
core memory for me. Yeah,
when
no.
you had one, you had the other one. You didn't have just one.
Right. Yeah.
Well, what is your next one that you want to talk about?
Oh, yeah, yeah. Hold on, hold on. This game, a little different from my other games. It's not as sad and depressing, but it's a Steep, the snowboarding skiing game
Okay,
that
yeah, I think we
released
talked
in.
about this one before.
Have we?
I think maybe it wasn't that one.
We may have.
I don't know. This will be episode 21, dude.
Oh, fair enough. Yeah. The vibe is total skier, bro. What's up, bro? You're basically just a skier, bro, or snowboarder, bro, or wingsuit,
Brohead.
bro. Yeah, yeah. I think there's a rocket you can ride too. So there's that. But you're just up in the mountains, and I think they have a couple DLCs where you can have different areas. Like they have an Alaskan area, like Alaskan mountains, and just different areas you can snowboard around in. But you they built it basically built it to where like you can it's take a helicopter anywhere on the mountain. So basically, a fast travel, a cool way to fast travel.
That's cool. That's a good
Yeah,
way.
yeah. They kind of like flavor it as a helicopter ride to wherever you're going. If you beat as many missions, you get so many tickets to do fast travels, and then once you get to a certain point in the game, like in the competition, you have like free fast travels. If like as if you'd be like some Red Bull dude, being
Yeah,
like,
some
"Hey,
sponsored
I want to go
athlete.
hit this." Yeah, exactly. Yep. So that they kind of treat it like that, and it is difficult, I think. And of course, it's the Ubisoft fucking world where there's endless things you can do. You're never gonna 100% that game. Um, but the environment they built is just amazing. I've never felt like I want to go snowboard here right now, even though I'm not a snowboarder. I'm not a skier. Like it's just got a vibe. The
You
environment is
feel
there.
like it's hard to breathe when you're playing it because there's like lack of oxygen. How realistic it
Yeah, right.
feels.
Just skiing down Everest and shit. Yeah, man, it's insane.
That's
And
cool.
like the lines you can make, so you can like replay lines. So when you go down, you can get fast travel somewhere, go down the mountain in whatever way you want. If you open up the map again after you're kind of down the mountain, it'll show you your exact route you took down. So you can like make lines for people through this world. So it's literally like people exploring, finding these sick ass lines, and then just sharing them, like
That's cool.
fucking
That's gotta
real
be pretty
life.
fun.
Yeah. I mean, I'm sure it's all explored now, but when it came out, it was dope.
Yeah, right. You just open it up the first time playing it, and it just looks like a spider web laid on cross over the mountain.
Yeah, yeah, pretty much.
Well,
Yeah,
nice. That's actually you've convinced me to go check out that game. To be honest, I at least want to go look at it. I don't know if I'm going to play it. I'm not usually a
yeah,
sports guy, but that seems interesting at least.
yeah. No, it's a game that I like. I couldn't go in that game and maybe beat it, do all this that, but like it's for like going back to every now and then, turn the graphic up to max, and then just to sit on top of a mountain and stare out into the the scenery.
Yeah.
Wonderful. It's beautiful.
Well, for my next game, I I'm going to talk about the one you said you weren't going to talk about because I think it deserves
Mm.
it, which
Hey
is
man, it
Claire
does.
Obscure Expedition 33.
Yeah.
Each little scenery, the part that I specifically think of actually is that underwater area, where you're like
Ooh.
walking around and it looks like you're at the bottom of the ocean. You see
Yep.
things swimming above you and just spectacular. That was beautiful.
That had to be. I think I would agree with you. That probably was my favorite area,
It
the
was,
underwater
yeah,
section.
it was very cool.
Yeah.
I liked how the enemies kind of matched that vibe too.
Yes. Hmm.
That was perfect. I thought it was awesome, and it just deserves a little bit of a shout out. I know it just got. I mean, we've talked about it several times already in the podcast, but
Yeah.
it was just spectacular. It was beautiful. The music really enhanced the whole environment too. Um, and I would go back just to kind of chill out in those vibes. I still have that soundtrack on my Spotify that I listen to very frequently.
Yeah. I I meant to add it, and I have not done that yet.
Hisk,
Uh,
hisk.
Need to though, because I need to get back into the music thing like that again.
But
Just
I don't want
sit
to like cut out the rest of the game because the whole game was very gorgeous. Like I
right.
felt, I don't know, every area felt very unique and special. Um, there was a lot of just art. It just felt like art. And then when you get to the end of the game and you realize why it all felt like art all the time,
Mm.
it really kind of adds to it all. You almost have a retrospective looking back, being like, wow, that was interesting.
Interesting.
That was cool how they did that.
Yeah. I guess I didn't think about it like that when you. I mean, I obviously knew, right? Because as I did beat it, but like, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Weird. Yeah, it's almost like you're looking like a third person view of something.
Yeah.
Out of
I
body.
like it though.
Yeah,
What about your
very
next
cool.
one? What's your next one you want to talk about?
Well, the next two ones I have are basic bitches, but I don't care.
But he don't
Uh,
care.
I don't care. Cyberpunk. I mean,
I
how can I not live in a dystopian world where I can either die walking to work, making minimum wage, less than minimum wage, living on the streets? That sounds wonderful.
I literally didn't pick that game because I knew you were gonna pick that one.
Oh, yeah, yep.
But I get it though. That it was on my list too. That first moment when you come out of your apartment, like in the beginning, when you first really get to start playing in the city, and just like seeing the world around you and just how it felt like a dystopian cyberpunk future and how well they
Hmm.
just nailed it. I mean that was breathtaking in itself. And
Yeah,
then I started coughing up all the chemicals after I took the deep breath.
yeah, man. I uh, I can sense that there. I feel like we're gonna have a lot of cyberpunk-esque games coming, like third part or not third party, but just small indie companies trying to replicate the vibe, and I think we're gonna see a little bit of that. I saw a couple games like that come out. I can't put a name on it right now, but just the art style though, more than I guess the
Mm-hmm.
game.
Yeah, and I
I don't know
don't,
what I'm getting at.
the dystopian kind of future. Like I don't know how to
Yeah,
describe it,
yeah,
but I get what you're saying. It's like very like it's almost like old punk, like 80s punk, but then
yes,
futurized.
yes, 100%. Yep. But I mean, it's just like, how can I get lost in that game every time I play it, man? Every time I start a new save, you know, I'm like, I feel like it's the first time I met V, and it's like, fresh start, before it all goes to shit.
Before it all goes to shit.
Yeah.
Um that's yeah, no, I get it completely. The attention to detail, like we were talking about, really builds this
Yeah.
world too. Like it wouldn't feel the same if it didn't have such an in-depth attention to detail. Everywhere you look has a story. There's graffiti,
Hmm.
there's trash, there's just something everywhere to experience and enjoy.
Most definitely.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Heck yeah, man. Good choice. I knew that was going to be on your list. I thought you were going to save it for last just for a shebang, just for an outro on
Mm,
it.
no, I thought about it, but I was like, I'll say it now.
The next one I'm going to talk about is something I feel like deserves a little bit more attention on the channel.
Hmm.
I think Alan's mentioned it once or twice before, but not nearly enough. We need to expose this to more light. I'm sure it's popular, but it's not popular enough in my opinion. But Metro
Okay.
Exodus or the Metro series in general.
Ooh, yeah.
Actually, when I'm talking about vibe though, I'm thinking the first two, 2033 and Last Light. Both of those games just, I don't know, the vibe, the tunnels, the spider webs, the
Yep.
fact that like bullets are currency and ammunition. You know, you really think about how you want to use everything. Even just the attention to detail on the guns, like you could tell that whoever designed these guns genuinely loved what they were doing. They did it, this world feels real. That's the thing that is crazy. Is it's very scary. It's very heavy because of how spectacularly real it is.
Mm, yeah, like this could be us in a couple years. Bartering with ammunition.
Yeah, hoping that we have enough food and that the giant rats don't eat us.
Yeah.
I'm
I'd be
kind
more
of
worried about
reading the
that one.
books right now. And the books are awesome too. If you haven't checked out the Metro series, I would recommend that too. Apparently, which my PlayStation just showed me this today, so a little bit of announcement. It's saying that in 3 days they're going to have an announcement for Metro 2039. So
Oh,
this podcast will be already out and done. So if that did become true, you didn't hear about it, go check it out. I don't know yet, but I'm excited. I'm so excited. I love Metro.
yeah. No, we have the game will be revealed at in a dedicated Xbox First Look showcase, April 16th.
See? Okay, we're currently recording this on the 13th.
Yeah.
That's crazy. I'm excited. So I'm glad I got to mention this too, because maybe I'll put a little bit of footage in that. Metro, though, in general, if you haven't actually played it, and even if you're not really like in a post-apocalyptic lover by any means, this game in particular, this series, it's different. It feels the same. It looks the same on the cover, just for a glimpse. But then once you start getting into it, it feels so grounded, so earthy. It's nice. I would highly recommend this series.
Making me want to play it. I remember when those games came out. My funny story on this game actually. My buddy released a trailer of the game itself from like the people who already released it, and just on his channel from like you know downloading it, re-uploading it to YouTube. He had like I think it was like at least a couple, maybe 10,000 views on it
Wow.
just from re-uploading a fucking trailer. He was telling me about it. He's like, look at this thing I did. I'm like, you just re-uploaded it. And I saw the numbers on it. And I was like, what the hell? How did you even do that?
That's so funny.
Yeah.
And shit, he knows how to game the system. That's
Dude, he
why
did. You know what?
we all of a sudden have a bunch of trailers on our channel. No, I'm just kidding.
I mean, if it works, it works. I don't know.
No, I have a purpose. We have a purpose for this channel. We can't bog it down with a bunch of junk.
Fine.
I'm sorry. I'm a cheap bitch like that.
He's cheap
Well,
bitch.
enough about Metro. What's your next one, Boo Boo?
Well, it's either going to be a really basic one or nostalgia. So,
I don't know. I would save the nostalgia one for the last. Then go out with a
yeah,
shebang.
fair enough. Yeah, you're right. Next pick is going to be Baldur's Gate. Uh,
I don't blame you at all.
I love my dating sim game. I love my dating sim game. I love my characters in it. I love the environment. I love being able to talk to birds and dogs.
I haven't gotten very
Like,
far. So, is there any particular environment when you're talking about the setting and the vibe coming through that really stands out in your mind that you want to mention?
I liked the towards the end of the game and part chapter 3 or chapter whatever that last kind of part of the game is. You're in like a big old city and it's wonderful looking. It's just such a cool vibe to go running around in the city, seeing all this happenings about people stealing other people's shit. You got freaking people putting shows on in the middle of the road. You got people trying to kill you disguised as other people. Like, yeah,
That's cool.
I don't know.
It just has like a lot of depth. It has a lot of life to it, where there's actual goings ons, as you're saying, happening, and it makes it feel more like a real town to you.
Yeah, nice. And it
Nice.
doesn't have like what do you call it when NPCs have like schedules, right? It doesn't have that, but it still feels like it. Like the game feels wonderful. If it had some kind of like NPCs on schedules, that would be fucking insane. The scale of that game is already insane.
Yeah.
Uh, so having some shit like that would be just more insane, I guess. I think that would like take it to the next level, which yeah. But yeah, but other than that, no, it was beautiful. Love that game.
Hell yeah. No, the little bit I have played, I've always really enjoyed it. It does come off spectacularly. I mean, like for example, just the very beginning when you're in that squid ship
Mm-hmm.
and the
In the
doors are
auto, right?
sphincters and everything's
Yes,
squishy, you
yes.
know?
Sphincters.
So like there's
Oh
something about
man.
that whole situation that they set it up really well, you know? It's definitely an interesting and well done environment. I could see why you would pick this one. I didn't see
Yep.
it coming for some reason. I should have, but I did not see it
Oh,
coming.
I'm surprised you saw Cyberpunk, but not that one.
Yeah, for real. I should have. My next one is going to be a PS5 OG. It's one. I don't know if it was a launch title, but it was one of the first games to come out for the PS5.
Mm-hmm.
And if you have played it, you know what I'm talking about. And people are going to think, "Oh, why didn't you pick Elden Ring?" But really, Demon Souls. That freaking game is gorgeous in comparison. Like, yeah, Elden Ring is beautiful. Don't get me wrong, and it's got so much
Mm-hmm.
more to it than Demon Souls. But the Demon
Sure.
Souls remake on PS5, I don't know, man. There's just something about when that dragon like lights up that bridge when you're walking by like little lamps of fire. Just every little thing about it. That was the game that really made me feel like we made a next generation leap. There weren't any others at the time. It was just that one that made me feel like, okay, this is why you get a PS5. This is freaking
Oh,
amazing.
okay. I don't have too much experience with that. I know wasn't that game like the original game was like the Dark Souls, right?
Yeah, like one
Kickoff.
of the OG. It's like before
Yeah.
Dark Souls was Dark Souls. I think it was a PS3 exclusive too. And I'm
Oh,
pretty sure that this PS5 one is also an exclusive. It might be on PC.
I think it's on Steam. I think it. Well, I mean, I can look. We have technology.
We have the technology to make the $1 million man, which
No, it
nowadays
is
is
not
just
on
like one
Steam.
prosthetic.
No, you gotta give up both your kidneys. Then you can retire.
Then you can
Inflation's
retire.
gotten so bad that you have to give up both your kidneys.
Have you looked up Demon Souls at all? Have you played that at all?
No, I've never actually played it. The only one I played was the Viking one we talked about the other time. Not the Viking, but oh, God, we've talked about it before.
Are you on drugs?
And the Dark Souls esque one where you're like the
Bloodborne.
guy. No,
Viking. Viking. What would be Viking?
maybe it's not Viking, but it feels Viking esque. I think that on the cover he's holding like two axes. I don't,
Nope. Nope. I need
I
more
don't
than
know.
that, I think.
Yeah, I don't know.
The first Berserker Kazan?
No, no, not that. Never heard of that one.
Never heard of that one. Okay, well, anyways, moving on, because we're never going to figure this out. We'll just end up sitting here for 20 minutes going,
Yeah, pretty much.
hmm.
Um,
What's your
um,
next game you want to talk about?
well,
Your
my
final
last
one.
one. Yep. Skyrim.
I almost picked Skyrim myself.
Yeah, like, how can you go wrong? Really?
Yeah.
I think looking back now, like going and trying to play it, it's it's Skyrim, right? It's showing its age in the Bethesda formula, but in its heyday, that was the first time I ever, well, maybe second, because I think I played Oblivion, but whatever, doesn't count. My first time picking up a game myself, single player, and then just being taken into this world, and
Just going for the ride.
yeah,
That is fair. There's a lot of memorable places. Like I always think of I don't remember what it's called, but where you go, where you train to be a wizard, that whole tower and
oh yeah,
how they're like just like huge towers up
uh,
top, and
College of Winterhold,
that's what it was.
yeah,
And then I mean the dungeons themselves, that
yeah,
vibe is, it's Skyrim when you see it. Like there's just something
hmm
about those caves that feel very Skyrim-y.
yeah, it's home,
It
dude.
is.
That game is home.
Hearing a
Oh,
dragon burn or do the fire, that noise, I think it's ingrained in all of our heads.
yeah, dude. Oh man. That's all I can hear now. And my brain is deafened by the sound of a Skyrim dragon.
Yeah. I couldn't even
Yeah.
do it. It's way too high pitched. It's terrible.
Yeah, it's very high pitched. Yep. But that would be my last one. Just go back to the good old days when, you didn't have to pay bills and all you could do, all you stayed home from school, faking being sick, and you played Skyrim.
Do you have a favorite town in Skyrim? What's got the best vibe for
Mm,
you?
um, I think the Solstheim, where the rich people are.
Oh,
That's not
okay. Yeah, yeah,
Solstheim.
yeah.
But yeah, it starts with an S. I think that one. I think I like that place a lot. I think they did a
Okay.
really cool fucking design of the entire town and like how vertical it is
Yeah. You
compared
can get
to. I mean,
a
I
house
think
over there, right?
yes, yeah. I never got that one, but I just stuck to my basic ass house in Riverwood, and then of course, uh, what was that other one? I think there's a couple around, but who knows
And you
how
can
many?
build your own house with one of the DLCs.
Yeah, I do remember doing that. Spent a lot of time doing that.
Mm-hmm. Fun
I
times.
loved it.
Good
Yeah.
choice. Good choice. My favorite town is the one, I forget what it's called, but it's the one with the Thieves Guild underneath it.
Oh yeah.
Like
Not Riverwood.
southeast, I think. It's Riverwood, isn't it? No.
No,
It's okay. I didn't remember the name, but I know I
Ravenwood.
like it down there.
Something. Yeah.
We're not good
Yep.
gamers, apparently.
No, we're not. I'm bad with names, so that doesn't help me.
Yeah, right. That
Never
doesn't help at
remembering
all.
shit.
No, that's funny. Well, for my last game, the one I want to mention is the whole reason why I actually thought of this list. Every time I've been playing it, I've been picking it up. It's been one of the games I've been working on lately. I just think like, man, I get so distracted because I'll just end up seriously staring at the dumbest shit, like just side characters walking by, bikes that are sitting there, looking at all the little because I sometimes I'm just like, there's no way that they thought about everything on this, and I'm like looking inside like radiators and shit. I'm like, damn, they got like screws that you wouldn't see and shit. And I'm like, dude, what am I doing? Why am I doing this? But it's Star Wars Outlaws.
Oh,
Absolutely been just for the vibes alone, it's worth playing. It's been insane. This game got a little bit of hate, and I don't know why. I'm kind of confused by that. Maybe it gets shitty later. I'm really early on, and to be fair, the game's taking me absolutely forever because I just want to look at everything. I forget the name of the planet I'm on, but the wind is always blowing in the same direction, and they show it very well. Like the trees are growing kind of like with the wind. Where it hits rock a lot, it's like it starts to get smoothed over, and they start doing these like weird dunes, and it's just really well thought of. I love walking down the town through the alleyways and stuff, and walking by stormtroopers or whatever the hell they're called. I always mix up their names from new gen to old gen. But there's just something about it that it's just unmatched. It's the game itself makes me feel so much like I'm in a Star Wars universe, and it's so freaking cool. I absolutely love it.
is this like a Red Dead Redemption Star Wars? Is that what this is, or is it more
It's
like linear?
you play as like a outlaw mercenary. You know, you get hired for different jobs, and there's this whole system where you it's the Pikes, the Hutts, and the Crimson Dawn are like the three major criminal organizations, basically. And they'll all hire you for jobs. And when you do one for like the Crimson Dawn, it'll make the Pikes hate you a little bit, and vice versa, you know, and you have to kind of pick and choose. And you get a lot of choice in like at the end of moments where you can help this guy go back to where he was going to do, or you can turn him into the guy that was hunting him, and it'll adjust your reputation accordingly
Okay.
for those two different factions. And they'll start selling you things, and you're allowed in those areas, or you're shot on sight because they hate you. I don't know. There's a lot of depth to it. It feels very much like what I imagine Mafia would be or something. You know, like it's space Mafia.
Space Mafia. It kind of the way you're kind of saying it, it reminds me of not Outlast, Outer Worlds.
Yeah, it's got some similarities to that, but just Star Wars and third
Okay.
person.
I loved Outer Worlds. I was a big fan of that world. And I'm not like a huge Star Wars fan, but I could see myself giving it a go.
I'm
I
not
mean,
as big
I
as
like
Alan, but I like the worlds and stuff. Like there's a sense of nostalgia to it, you know, and
yeah.
walking through these streets and everything, and how well they just made them. How much you feel like you're actually there. I'm like excited to go to the next area, and I usually get caught up doing dumb shit for so long. This game's gonna take me forever because I just get hypnotized. Whether it's a beautiful vista overlooking the planet, or I'm in a town watching people eat, or gambling on these side games that they made, or horse races, or it's an amazing game. I have to give it like I hope it doesn't eventually suck. Like I hope they keep up this pace.
I mean, it's got mostly positive reviews on Steam.
Highly recommend it. It does not get enough love. I know when it came out, people were giving it a lot of shit that it wasn't like what they were hoping for. But if this wasn't what they were hoping for, I don't know what they were. Like they want more. You know what I love most about this is that it doesn't have, at least so far, and even if it does a little bit, I'm fine with it. But no Jedi or Sith. Like it's just
Oh,
you're just a dude living in the world of this universe. You know, like those things are supposed to be kind of myths in this situation. Like yeah, they exist, but the odds of you running into one are so freaking low. Which is
huh.
nice. It's refreshing in a sense. It's like I'm just trying to live in a space world.
Yeah. Uh, I'm looking at this review and it says runs well on consoles, but not PC. So, well, looks like it's out of the story for me for now until I get my PlayStation.
Damn, you got to get a PlayStation. We got to get you
Yeah,
one.
I know. I just don't never
I
use it
know.
except for this one occasion and maybe another time.
Well, that was all I really had to talk about. The only thing left, though, is I did want to make an honorable mention to the fact of Kina. I know we just started it, but the
Yeah.
environment so far has already kind of captivated me. This feels, I don't even know where we're supposed to be at settings wise, but it's freaking lush and beautiful, and everything just feels vibrant, like I'm playing a Pixar movie. It's insanely beautiful.
Yeah. I would second that. It is. It's. Yes.
The enemies,
Aside from
everything about it.
you're recording them, correct now?
Yes,
And
I'm
you're
gonna try to make a whole. I'm gonna wait till the end, I think, and then just make a super compilation of the whole series all at once. A 12-hour video or something. Upload that. Maybe break it up into like increments or something. I'm not sure, but I don't see why not. Like just put it up there so everyone can see. So definitely check that out on the channel or join us. We are still streaming this Mondays and Thursdays, like I said earlier. Kina's been beautiful though. It won't be long though, because that game's not very long.
No, it was not. Sorry. I think somebody just got in an accident outside my apartment.
It's exciting. Nice. That's a
Yeah,
that's a good way to end it, you know?
Yeah, I heard honk and boom.
Oh right, I get that. I'm on a major intersection, so I feel you. I hear it all the time.
Yeah, it sounded pretty chunky.
Nice. I hope everyone's okay.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for joining us, guys. Definitely comment, like, subscribe. Go follow us on Twitch. If you would prefer, you can listen to all these on Spotify as well. I got that all caught up and up to date. If you aren't, follow us on social media. You can check out our link tree and then find all our social media from there. Otherwise, I'll see you either during the stream or during our Let's Play on Friday. Lorenzo, you got any last minute statements you want to make?
I come unprepared today. I do not. No, I'm sorry. Tip your waiters, unlike me.
For some reason, that doesn't surprise me that you come unprepared.
All the time.